I'm glad you're staying with us. Few can truly dedicate themselves to such a cause.
The attack unit has already left the station and is waiting for you now.
First, I need to study the diagram of the power circuits of the pressure gauge. The issue could be anything.
It would be great if someone could find it for us.
Most likely a broken circuit, blown fuse. A5 goes to MK. You did it quick. Who's an engineer here now, eh?
This secret tunnel was built for the evacuation of state security staff in case of a nuclear war. Combine are guarding all the entrances and exits of the Overwatch Nexus building. Except this tunnel, which is still unknown to them. Get right into that den, absolutely unnoticed. Now that's what I call tactics. stormtroopers are not too talkative. They know their chances of getting back alive are very small. They had a dark past and want to atone for it tonight. You know, you're also a man of few words.
There's an electric hatch around here somewhere. I'm not sure this will be enough, though.
Good thing that the Combines wear gas masks. I wouldn't like to shoot a human face.
From this moment on, we're in enemy territory. Action! Let us try to act quietly first, but if we cannot, you know what to do. Yeah, they've probably already heard us.
The Overwatch Nexus is under attack.
We're vulnerable outside the building. Look for a way inside. We must take control over the Nexus's security. Faster, before Overwatch calls for reinforcements. I'll deal with it. You're in charge of the force field generator. Excellent. Time to get our hands on what we've come for.
This is a permanent charger. It will help you remove the cable distance. Just plug it into your PC. This corridor is to headquarters. You need to close the shutters to make the way safe.
Glad to see you alive. How's the progress?
So the data is being copied fast and in front.
There, at the end of the building. There were unfinished combine. Someone should fix this problem. Need to solve this faster, then the troops land on the roof.
send the entire assault party.
How's progress?
It's almost done. We're a couple of minutes away.
As soon as you have it, leave at once. We'll draw the attention of the Combine below. Let's go. We need to win ourselves a few minutes.
Hey, we're leaving. If you don't want to stay here, run down.
Damn! Hold on, stay with us.
You moron! Why haven't you been reporting on your mission? Why haven't you come to safe houses? I've had a hard time infiltrating and finding you here. I am risking everything. Have you forgotten why you're here? Someone dropped you on the head?
The resistance is strong only when its divisions, both in the city and in the steppe, work together. We controlled the underground resistance in City 545, but the anarchists managed to bring the wasteland inhabitants to heel. This is the region's very force. One cannot ignore. Rocky is their leader. The anarchists' dominance over the region rests upon only their successful sabotage and Rocky's personal charm. That's why your mission is quite simple. Eliminate him, making it look like an accident.
What are you going to do when the locals start to worship him as a martyr?
In such cases, we will take over the region, praising Rocky in our battle cries. It doesn't matter what flag we act on. Our results will speak for themselves. We are in a position that allows being flexible in such cases. And remember, Rocky has his own eyes and ears. Nobody must hear to kill Rocky. We will call it make amends instead. Understood? Chaika will meet you on the train. She will be your informant. Your train is coming soon. Hurry up.
Easy there. Stand on your feet. Don't fall. You can't abandon the mission when there's only one step left. Rocky must be dead before the plane has landed. I hope you haven't bought his fantasy crap that one can simply sit the Combine's invasion out, have you? Let's go.
Forgive us that act of defiance. They will keep searching until they capture and kill us. I won't let their punishers harass people in my stead. So, we'll let them kill us. Not for real, of course. We'll perform another tactical trick. I'll explain the details of it. Look, this is my dead body. And this is your corpse. Here's Azamat and here's Jamal. Of course, they're really alive, as we are. The Combine will find these bodies while searching the wreckage. They'll remove us from the wanted list. After what we did last night, we're anti-citizens number 1. Well, number 1 and 2. Yes, this plan is risky, but there's no other way they'll stop hunting us. Take your parachute next to the cockpit. Here come the drones. The hatch to the guns is in the rear of the aircraft. Don't let the drones bring us down too soon. The hatch is in the stern. Get going.
And I don't believe we'll land either.
They'll blow us up. Do you want them to find our real corpses? Go! The hatch is in the stern. Get going. They'll blow us up. Do you want them to find our real corpses? Go! Nexus basement pretty well. Can you manage this? Time is running out. Come on, time is running out. Us alive in the parachutes. Just for this case, I prepared our own drone fighter. 2 people are required to control it. Luckily, there are 2 of us. Let's take our positions. Forward! just received this recording from the ground.
Rookie, breaking news from the line. A trusted informer reported that the assassinations of influential and stubborn black squad leaders are being prepared. Beware of suspicious increase.
Who are you? Who the fuck are you? Well, do something. Show me your intentions. 10, 9.
For humanity's sake. Roki is deceased. Without their charismatic ideologist, anarchist communes became scattered and uncoordinated. The skillful diplomats of Lambda Resistance soon converted the majority of the communes to their side, turning the steppes around City 545 into a trusty ally of the city underground. In 12 years after these events, the hero of our movement will reduce the City 17 citadel to rubble. Without the new transition government, the invaders could not hold back the wave of new rebellions overwhelming the cities.